I'm not sure why I am who I am. I think it does have something to do with the fact that I was born female and born Chinese.
Grace Lee Boggs was one of the nation's oldest human rights activists.
Let me make a challenge to you, okay? How are we going to create a new vision for this country?
She worked on creating better community and world for over 70 years.
I think we have to get to that point that we are the leaders we've been looking for.
There's a big stereotype that AAPI will be very soft-spoken and they won't ask for help or they won't try to make change or anything. I wanted to combat that and see others who had combated that in the past, and she came up almost immediately. Generally, you see people fighting about things that might affect them, but it's really inspiring to see someone fighting for another community or fighting for other people who might not have the same rights as them.
One of the difficulties when you're coming out of oppression and out of a bitter past is that you get a concept of the Messiah and you expect too much from your leaders. And I think we have to get to that point that we are the leaders we've been looking for.
I know that youth definitely have a lot of power to create change, and I definitely wanted to provide more of a space for youth to grow and find their voices, and she definitely wanted that. I'd heard about certain events in the news and different attacks against AAPI elders.
I am saddened by our elders being attacked. I am saddened by what has happened in Atlanta. And I am saddened by all the communities of color that are affected by racism.
My family member was coughed at just walking down the street, and that was really personal to me, and it was just a few houses down from my own. So it was very sort of like, oh, this is going to happen to my community members too, and this will happen to my family if I don't do something about it. We definitely took away that youth could definitely have a big impact on the world.
Let me make a challenge to you, okay? With people of color becoming the new American majority in many parts of the country, how are we going to create a new vision for this country? When they can see themselves making a difference, they also become different. That has to be an integral part of the process of revolution.
There's sometimes a mentality brought across by either the American people or historically the American government that AAPI will always be a foreign group in America, which is definitely not good for anyone, especially youth. That mentality and that mindset can be perpetuated by not hearing about AAPI within history. Ethnic studies is really important because although it has now become a very politicized issue, it really just means that everyone's histories are represented and all of America's events, good or bad, are all represented, because if you don't learn your history, then you are doomed to repeat said history. So that probably means a few bad things in there that I don't think we want to happen again. So yeah. A lot of people are like, don't question America. That's not patriotism. That is brainwashing. I am so sorry. But you need to question anything in any facets of your life, because if you don't, then you will accept horrible truths about the world that aren't true or that they're really bad. So keep questioning, and I really like that mentality that she had.
How are we going to create a new vision for this country?